All right, Papa Pondy. So the thing about this is it's a pretty good count because like if you do like your A, B, C here, I guess would be good. Well, if you were trying to do like a B, C, all right, this one might be valid. This one here. So if you have like it would have to be like a 5, 3, 5, and then this would have to be your X wave right here. So that's a valid count. So hold on. So 5, 3, 5. Yeah, I mean, if you were trying to go for that, then I could see it. Where is the tools? Hold on. It won't let me get the tools. Oh, there we go. So if you were doing like an ABC, you would have to do it this way, I believe. So WXY, which does kind of create the, like I said, WXYs sometimes create that wedge formation, which we've seen Bitcoin like shoot out of. So I think your targets are good. But your count was a little fishy to me because this ABC right here this is what's wrong to me. So, well, unless you were doing the WXY, but if you were doing this ABC as a downward movement, it can't be an impulse like that. So that would be like an upward movement being like this. The opposite would be like this, like A, B, C going up, right, on an uptrend. And as we know, ABCs are corrective waves, so there's the ABC correcting here. And that would create your W, your X. But that's not how I'm really seeing it, to be honest. I'm actually seeing I see a flat right here, and that creates your W wave. And then I see this as a failed impulse. And so if you do that, so if you look over to mine now you'll see this ABC flat to the W, and then the failed impulse to X. And then the double, I'm looking at a potential double zigzag here because if you check out this, see this fib extension, it creates a 786. And what does the second wave like to do a lot of times? The C wave likes to do a 786. So I would see it like this. So A, B, C. So similar targets, which is fine, but that ABC you had here, that's what was a little confusing. So you would need like, see how this is a clear zigzag right here? You would need that to have a double zigzag to form your ABC. So here's your ABC, very clear, and now it looks like we're forming another, like maybe more impulse movement down. But the other way you had it, I mean, could be right. If you want to count this as ABC, that's your double zigzag, which would look like this, which would look like I guess B here, because that's a running flat. See, that's like a running flat because it goes down to A. Up higher to B, and then a truncated C, so you're downward flat. So that's ABC. That would be a double zigzag if you counted it that way. I'm not sure how valid that is, but the important thing is that we're both in the same confluence zone. So the really important thing is that we're really looking for this confluence zone, and it may launch here. I don't know how it's going to do that, but you know, it's possible. I guess anything's possible, whatever. But this confluence zone with the uptrend support, I guess the pennant that I'm seeing. And then the 786 of this big wave down, and then the 786 of the entire structure run up is where I'd be looking to buy. But I mean, you know, if it bounces here, it demands a recount. I'm not sure what that would be. It'd be kind of weird. But yeah, that's definitely where I'd be looking to buy right here. So yeah, once again, if your ABC was a part of a WXY, then my bad. I can see that. But if it was just an ABC as is, like, let's say this was ABC and then this was just, or like let's say you had it ABC, ABC, ABC. You can't have like a 3, 3, 3. That doesn't make sense. So I guess it just depends on how you look at it. But I just wanted to run that by you to make sure you knew that. And if you did, my bad, like I said. So, but yeah, so I'm looking for an impulse or some sort of movement down here, and just like you are. I mean, I think you're on point with that. So. But yeah, just wanted to give that heads up about ABCs. They don't ever move like impulse. They're not impulse trend movements. So that would be an upward impulse trend movement. That would be like a downward impulse trend movement. If they're an upward impulse trend movement, they're a failed wave, and that's where it's an X, which could be downwards too, but I'm not seeing that here. But yeah. Make that money, Papa Pondy.